Let's move on to our main topics today. And we're going to start things off on our main topics today with our friend Geeky Gator, who writes in, "Hey, John and gang. Unlike when James Gunn was let go from Marvel, Scott Derrickson didn't seem to get a lot of requests from other studios immediately after he left Doctor Strange 2. His next project has now been revealed. He will direct the Labyrinth sequel. He seems to be a perfect fit for the property. What do you think?" All right, thanks a lot for sending that in, man. And yes, Robert Meyer Burnett broke this live as we were doing the show near the end of the show yesterday. But this is exactly what's going on with this. This comes to us from the good folks over at Deadline, who writes, "Scott Derrickson, who passed on reprising as a director on Doctor Strange 2 over creative differences, has found a new fantasy franchise to take on. He has been set by TriStar Pictures to direct the sequel to Jim Henson's Labyrinth. Maggie Levin, who wrote and directed Into the Dark and My Valentine for Hulu, will write the script." So, Rob, this is something that kind of came out on the show yesterday as we were talking about it. And, you know, Labyrinth is one of those films that we have thought for maybe a little while could possibly get that treatment, could get that, you know, a revisiting, if you will. I always kind of thought that if they were going to do it, they might go the route of a Duncan Jones. To do something like that Duncan Jones would be the one, since he was, you know, David Bowie's kid and stuff like that. And he is a tremendous director in and of himself. But, you know, Scott Derrickson did such a tremendous job, Rob, with Doctor Strange. And he's been a very good director, specifically in the horror genre, long before that. This is actually a nice little fit. What do you think about the news of him doing a Labyrinth film?
I think it's great. I think it's a great idea. If it's anything even closely approaching the quality of Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance, I think we're in for a real treat. The lead producer on this movie is somebody that, well, played a part in my very early career in the entertainment business. She was a complete inspiration to me, and that was Lisa Henson, who I met at Warner Brothers. And she is, if anyone can turn this into something great, it is her. And I am very, very excited for this. Look, I'm not the biggest Labyrinth fan in the world, but I like Labyrinth. All I can say is, John, two words about this: Jennifer Connelly.
I knew those were going to be the words.
Jennifer Connelly are my two words for all of you out there. And I have to tell you, you know, Jennifer Connelly, people forget what a wacky career she had. I mean, she was in Dario Argento's Phenomena. You know, she was in this. She was in Dennis Hopper's The Hot Spot. I mean, she was, not only was she one of the most beautiful women on film today, but she had this strange early career working in fantasy films and horror as well. And I hope they bring her back, because I would love to see where her character is at today. And I think it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see what he does next as well. Listen, guys, question is, what do you think about them? Are you thinking maybe, hey, Labyrinth, just leave it alone? Do you like this direction? Do you think, like I did, that maybe it would have been kind of, you know, poetic to have Duncan Jones come? What do you guys think? Jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. All right.